What is going, y'all? Thank you for joining us. We are live. Let me put that text up. Where is that? Live in Discord. Yeah. We're just gonna be hanging out before the fifth Sunday. I just needed some content, so we're gonna make some content here. We'll be starting here in a second. All right, here we go. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Frank, KG5AHJ, and thank you for joining for our special Sunday, fifth Sunday afternoon chat hangout type thing. I needed a fifth Sunday content, and I decided just to hang out with y'all in Discord. Plus, this is gonna be kind of like a dry run for something special coming up on Monday. I will tell y'all that in a second. But before we get started, as always, wait, that's why I can't. Too many chat windows. Ooh, play that awesome intro video. I'll get it right one day. No audio, no audio. You're muted. No audio. I see it. It's fixed. It's fixed. Sorry, y'all. What is going on? Let me just say that again real fast. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Sorry, I cut that off, and I was muted. I can't do this channel without y'all. Y'all are amazing. Currently, I was just showing off a new merch. This is the new Tank Radio Gray Blackout shirt. It has all my logos in gray, and I spent some time making those logos right for y'all. And I can't wait for myself to get my hands on the shirt. I think they're going to be shipping here soon. And this is so cool. Look at that black crest. Oh, yeah, I had to fix up around the smoker and a couple of these because they're white. It was just too bright. But as I was just saying a second ago, this is the Tank Radio Ranch Style brand logo, which I want to get some more use out of. So I slapped it on the shoulder there. That is so cool. And then, of course, we got the Tank Radio Ghost Gray right on the front breast. Howdy, James. What's going on? And as James pops in here, let's go ahead and pull up the U.S. band plan from Tank Radio, Corky QRP. This is the amazing, and know what? I need to kind of talk about this more. It's that POTA time right now. This is the U.S. band plan from Corky QRP, and it is the size of a mouse pad that is so easy to take out on POTA trips, and you get the whole U.S. band with you, and then you don't have to worry about going out of range left or right. And I love this. I use it on every activation. Plus, it's an awesome mouse pad, and it's so easy to transport. You just throw it in your bag. Unlike some of the larger ones, you have to roll up, and they take a lot of space. This is nice, compact, and amazing. Thank you, James, for selling this for me. I love this band plan. I do. And I think some of these pictures might be mine somewhere, maybe. No, they phased out. That's okay. But what is going on? We're going to go ahead and, of course, I don't know why, but OBS had an update. I updated it, but it's still not doing the crossover transitions right. So we're just going to run it on one, and you're just going to see me readily click through. But hey, y'all, what's going on in the Discord world? How are y'all doing today?
What's up?
Howdy. I got the audio working right,
Hey,
and we have everyone just hanging out and having fun. Thank y'all for joining me. What's going on? How are y'all today?
I'm doing fine.
Doing fine. Who? Okay, here's the kind of general question. Who was activated? Who was the last activator? Who went to a POTA park?
I did Friday.
You did Friday. Where'd you go?
Well, of course, I went to Huntsville State Park, which was a threefer,
Mm-hmm.
and I did 17-meter FT8 in the morning, and I did 15 and 10-meter FT8 in the afternoon after I pigged out at lunch,
Mm-hmm.
and I knocked out 75, 80 contacts.
Oh, nice. Is FT8 still hot and heavy on those bands?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I generally stay off of 20 except as a last resort because this 20 has gotten too easy.
Mm-hmm.
So I generally do uh if I get there early enough, I'll start on 80 and go 80, 40, 30 and 17 in the mornings.
Oh wow.
Uh but Friday 80 and 40 was dead for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I skipped 30 and just went straight to 17.
Well, there is the award for activating a park in all the bands. So you got to do it 20 at least once or twice.
Well, yeah, well here's the thing about it. I get 20 occasionally, but like at Huntsville State Park, I've already done the 10 for there.
Mm-hmm.
And for both of the Sam Houstons, I just need to get an 80 on both of those. One more time, and I'll get both of those. So there'll be three of them where I've got all 10.
Mm-hmm. So I got the map up now, scrolling through boggies north of Huntsville. Here it is. Fort Boggy, I did like this park, and it shows it literally right off of the freeway.
Yeah, you can hear the trucks on the freeway while
Yeah.
you're there. I
Ho-
believe it's the smallest state park in Texas.
However, yeah, it takes you like 6 or 7 minutes to get to it because there's no direct entrance from the freeway. It goes right through, and you got to exit and come back to it. But this is a nice, unique park. I really do like it. I activated it a couple of times, and it's a fun park. I haven't activated in a while. Go ahead. Oh, I thought I heard someone else. Someone may be bleeding through. Oh, Wayne, you were bleeding through a bit.
How's
Um,
that? I think a space ball in the background.
well, no, I'm hearing myself through you.
Oh, okay, hang on.
So it's echo.
How about that?
1, 2, 1, 2. Nope, I still hear it.
Okay, then I don't think it's me.
I see you. Let me mute you real fast. Audio. But everyone's now muted except Ben. How you doing, Ben? You're doing good? I can't hear you, Ben. You're green, but you got no audio coming. Ben, I still don't hear anything from you. Yeah, I'll come back to you, Ben. Richard, um, when was the last activating leashing you did?
Oh God, it's been a while. Let's see. Honestly, probably the last time I was in California.
California. Oh, that's a fun one.
Yep, I had a friend of mine out there come pick me up. He had been promising dinner to me for a while, and I was like, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And he, well, we got talking about doing POTA, and I'm like, is there a POTA park close? He he got looking, and God, I'd have to look up where we were even at. But we went out and did drop activation.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, me driving a truck, I don't get a lot of time to actually do post.
Oops. This is what I get for. All right, I'm back. Yeah, but you do have a lot of you have a lot of potential to do a lot of activation since you drive around so much.
Oh, absolutely, but it's not an easy one to actually get to. I mean, most state parks don't appreciate you pulling in with a semi truck and
True.
a 53-foot trailer.
True. I'm actually itching to get back to Cedar Hill State Park. I haven't been there in a while. I got 2 videos shot and ready to go for the POTA 30 mast and then the armor lock case for the Yaesu FTDX10. So I kind of just been waiting to get those out, but I want to go back, and I might go. No, I'm going to probably do it up in the state park north in Richardson because it'll be right after or during lunch, the Farm2 launch, and so I can see if I can hear them and download the SSTV image. And that's what I was kind of talking about coming up on Monday. Monday is going to hopefully be the launch of the Farm2 private spacecraft from SpaceX. They're going to have 4 private astronauts go up, and one of them is an amateur radio operator that is licensed in two countries. That's so cool. Her home country and the United States. We've got a question here. Will you do a video on the cage for the AZFTX? Yes. The video for the cage is shot and it's amazing and I love it. If you want, because you asked, that's going to be the next video released. We're going to do the armor lock cage. That would be not this Monday, but next Monday, I think it's going to be. I got to look at the calendar. But the for this launch is going to be happening Monday night, and this I want to do a watch party. So same thing we're doing tonight, or today, and today is kind of the dry run. We are going to be watching the live stream together, and I'm going to be having some popcorn as they launch the rocket. I think it's going to be Eastern time. 9:46, so that would be 8:46 our time. Is that right?
What day is it, Frank? And yeah, your
Tomorrow.
time conversion's right. Oh, that's tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Woo! So I'm looking forward to this. This is an amazing STEM opportunity for a lot of the kids, and I can't wait. I did talk to I think Richard from the Iris guys, and he actually put a lot of this together for the SpaceX guys and worked with them to get the radio kind of certified for them, and helped them figure out how that's going to integrate to the Dragon X console. And I was trying to get some information out of it. I was talking to him about it. I was like, this is so cool. And he's like, yeah, I can't talk about that. Yeah, we did something like that. I can't talk about that. But how's it wired? Is it going to have its own antenna? And he's like, it's wired to the capsule. I can't talk about that. I was like, Richard, you're killing me. But that's so awesome. I can't wait for that to happen. And after they launch, I think they're going to then release the schedule for the orbits and potential times that they're going to be transmitting these slow scan TV images. If you haven't saw the video of me talking about that, let me go ahead and drop the link for that. I released it a number of weeks ago now, and it is awesome. This is the What is Farm2 launch, and I am geeking out a lot about it on my channel because I think it's the coolest thing we could do for STEM recently, and I can't wait. Can't wait. Um, Ben, did you figure out your mic? Are you able to talk to us now?
Testing, testing, testing.
Yes, we got you,
There
Ben.
he is.
How are you, man?
Hello. Well, I'm recovering from a Girl Scout camporee of about 70 girls yesterday, so I'm
What?
recovering. Yep.
We
And I also did WinLink on site, so that was good.
wow,
That
wow.
sounds like
Were you just volunteering for them?
I'm the advisor for a group, and we do a Girl Scout camp out every spring.
Did you have a little bit of ham radio to show them what ham radio's about, or were you just help organizing it and getting everything there?
Well, I was just organizing and getting everything there, but I had ham radio there, and I tested from the site to make sure I could get out WinLink and to the repeaters. In case we
Awesome.
needed help, we could get out because there is no cell service there whatsoever.
Oh, that's so cool, and that's a great demonstration on why amateur radio can be a powerful tool in MCOM because you're literally running it, no satellites, or no, I'm sorry, no cell phone service.
Exactly. And so I got some of the leaders interested in getting their license, so
Oh,
keeping my
that's
fingers
awesome.
crossed.
That's awesome. Um, but you had a fun time, or now you're just recovering from all the excitement?
Yeah, I was wore out. We got home about 7:30 last night,
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting here in the chair. I was asleep by 8.
Ah, that sounds like an amazing night. I wish I could have done that last night. But awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for joining. And what other than that, what has your last POTA activation been?
My last POTA activation was activating the Blue Ridge Parkway back in September.
Oh, cool. I think, is that in Virginia? Yes, I've been down
It's in
there.
Virginia. It's in North Carolina and Virginia. I was at 169 in Virginia.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That sounds like a fun trip. I'm jealous now. Well, thank you
My
for.
local, I hope local ham club sponsors the Blue Ridge Bonanza, which happens in September.
Mhm.
And so we try to get as many people on the parkway making contacts. So it's Blue Ridge Bonanza and it's a POTA.
Mhm. That's awesome. Um Tim, do you have a mic? Do you want to talk to us today? Let's find out what your last POTA activation was.
No, none at all, really.
None?
But I'm going to be listening in the background. I'm not where I can talk today.
That's all right. Thank you for hanging out and enjoy your day. Don, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I just jumped in here because I do that church thing that Jason does too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is early. I just I can make it, and I got steaks on the grill. Frank.
Ooh. All right. So we're gonna after this go to Don's house and he's gonna have our steaks.
yeah. What time's dinner, Don?
Yeah,
Lunch.
you want to drive that far, Richard?
We'll jump on a
Hey,
plane.
you forget I drive a truck.
I know, but I'm not in like one of the major cities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 50 miles south of Dallas, and it's great out here.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, my last POTA was yesterday.
Yesterday. Where was it?
Well, Frank, you could go watch the video.
I
But
could go watch the video.
anyway, point is I released a video because I was testing a Delta loop that I built. I don't know if you saw the video I released earlier in the week, but I did a Delta loop on a very small one based on a little thing that Prep Him Paul had shown on his channel. This
Mm-hmm.
thing that got off AliExpress,
Mm-hmm.
or yeah, and it's just this like kind of dipole thing. Yeah, there it is. That's the thing. And yeah, I built a Delta pole loop out of it, and went out and ran FT8 yesterday because obviously contest.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it worked great.
That looks so cool. And does Delta Loop do invis? Since it's so close to the ground, are you getting invis off of it, or is it or a omnidirectional? It doesn't affect.
Well, the thing is, because it's fed from the bottom, it's going to be vertically polarized, and so therefore it's going to have a high takeoff angle. But if you now with this particular setup, you can't do this, but a standard Delta loop, you can feed it from the side, you can feed it from the top, and that changes the way that it's oriented. And so in that case, it will work differently and it will be more vertically polarized, in which case low to the ground will be invis. Now, again, understand invis is only good at 40 meters and up. It's not good at, like 20 meters and down. It's very difficult to do invis on like 20 meters.
Interesting.
Now, how many bands is that good for, Don?
Up to, it'll tune 40 meters and it'll work 40 meters. Again, I don't want Frank to have to do this, but if you look a couple more videos back, I have a huge one in my backyard. That one, and it's like about 4 foot off the ground, and that sucker will do 160 meters.
The normal Delta
Oh,
Loop?
you're killing me.
Yeah, it'll do all the way from 6 to 60, or 160, sorry. And I cannot believe I can do 160 meters on that. I just sit there and run FT8 160 all night. It's fun.
All right, so I got your link now in the chat.
Well, thanks, Frank.
Yeah. And this is all just in your backyard?
That one is, but that's what inspired me to build the other one. And the other one is, maybe it weighs 5-10 pounds. I haven't weighed it, but it's light, very light. And it's made with those whips like Chameleon or MFJ or whatever have. And so you just take 2 of those whips, screw them into that mount, that triangular or dipole type mount from AliExpress, and then you measure a piece of wire that's exactly the length of one of the elements. Now, by the way, the 2 whips should be exactly the same length. And you measure the wire that same length, and then you connect the wire from across the top from one to the other. And what I found is you get some alligator clips, and you make sure that when you buy those things, the whips, that they have either a ball or some kind of tip on the top. And you just clip to that tip, and that alligator clip will hold it really well up there. And that's all there is to it. You got a Delta loop.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's dead simple.
I probably will talk to you because I have a lot of backyard. I just need to figure out how to get it off the ground, and that might be something I could do. And plus, my neighbor is also an amateur radio operator, and we talked about doing like a super long one, like a 160, a Delta loop around both our backyards, and then put the feed line in the center. on the fence line. So we're just like, all right, today I'm just going to take it and screw in, or do a box with a switch outside.
Yeah, what you want to do in that case is try to get a sky loop up. Sky loop's different because that's basically a square, basically as high as you can get it with wire, and then you feed it with ladder line. And yeah, that's what I intend to do. I've got 4 acres out here. I will get there, but and my goal is to get up the sky loop. But I'm really impressed with that Delta. But that Delta, the one that does 160, that sucker is huge and it's heavy. And I have it on about $160. What is that called? A stand, speaker stand. And it'll hold the 160 meters speaker stand, or it'll hold up on the 160 meter speaker stand. But I can't lift the thing up. The speaker stand should go up to 8 feet. But it's so damn heavy and bulky. It's hard for me single, just me to get it up.
There's
But that one the one that's portable for POTA, that one goes onto, I believe it's about $16. I got the link in the description. A basic a lighting stand, right? You have like lighting for your YouTube stuff, and the stands for those lights is what that thing is on, and that's up 9 feet. So the base of it's 9 feet high. And that's not bad for something. Say you're going to run 10, 12, 15 meters. That 9 feet's not bad.
Interesting. There's a question in the chat that says, "Does those whips expand?"
Yeah, they're telescoping those. Now, the one in the video that you're looking at right now, those are not whips. Those are steel or aluminum pipes, and that's why it's so heavy.
And
that's the one out there.
So
that's a complete.
That's the one is permanently installed, so you don't want. So the pipes keep it more rigid.
Yes, and it's meant to go outside. It has that one will handle, and I have done it, about 2,000 watts of power. Of course, I'm not going to get 2,000 watts out of it because that thing is 140 feet away from my shack. But it's close.
Nice. Well, that sounds like fun. I'm jealous. The other idea I kind of had, and don't tell the city or all my neighbors. Behind my house, I have a long drainage ditch, and I want to run a 1,000-foot beverage antenna.
Oh yeah,
back there that is just only receive. And you do it like 4 or 5 feet off the ground. And I was thinking about just getting some stakes, hammering the stakes in, and taking the antenna and stapling it to the stake, and just see how many days that lasts before the storm blows a limb down and then it gets caught up and falls to the ground. But that'd be so much fun to do.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got to do that for me.
I had this idea for a couple of years. So
yeah, in one of your videos, you kind of showed that area back there, and you definitely should take it.
Yeah, no one goes really back there. We're supposed to go back there and to mow, and I go back there with a weed whipper every couple of years to get some of the trees and stuff down and kind of clean it up. But other than that, I don't think hardly anyone goes back there. We actually went back there one time looking for a beehive, and we found it. I don't know why we went looking for it. We thought it was around here, so me and a neighbor trumped up and down, like, oh, there it is, in someone's old railroad ties, a whole large beehive. That's cool. Let's walk away slowly now.
Yeah. By the way, let me. I just saw Elodie's question in your video thing. The answer to that is basically those whips come in standard lengths. You'll get, I think there's a 12-foot one, a 17-foot one, and a 25-foot one. It should work with any of those lengths. So whatever you can easily get, whatever you want, you just need 2 of them the exact same length. That's all. And now that device that I have, the little V connector thing, that is an M10 connector. And again, in the list of stuff on my channel, it tells you, or in the video, it tells you where to go to Amazon to get that. Now, of course, Frank, you could take all of those links I've got and do affiliate links.
I could. I'll let you have them then.
I can't do affiliate links, and I'm fine with that. But Frank, I'm going to have to run and flip my stakes.
Go. Don't let those things burn. Thank you for joining. Come back and listen when you got time.
Frank, I got a bell also. I got to get ready to go back to work.
Okay. Well, thank you, Richard, for showing up and having some fun with us. And be safe out there, Richard.
All right, 7-3 from Southwest Missouri. We'll see you, boys.
7-3, man.
See you, man.
My latest project is going to be a portable satellite kit. and I would love to put it on camera, but in order to get it ready for this rocket launch and all the stuff this coming week, I think I'm just gonna throw it together. I have everything. I have the mobile radio. I have the batteries. I got 2 batteries right here. One's a Denko battery. I might plug it in there, and that would be fun. And then just a smaller Bioleno battery pack. Oh, well, keep working, Chris, man. Once you come in, let me know. We'll talk to you for a bit. And yeah, the Denko battery. This is a pretty cool battery pack. I really haven't had the chance to really exercise it, but I am so proud I got a Denko battery. I love it. I love it. But yeah, satellite kit. I got the Yaesu, not Yaesu. I'm so used to saying that. The TYT 9800. I'm looking at it, trying to think of the model number. TYT 9800, and I am going to hook that. I got a backpack for it. I have the elk antenna. I need to make a antenna cable. No, I don't. That the elk antenna will have that. Hopefully, I need to look at it because I ordered it back when Jason did his Let's Make a Deal stream, and I haven't opened the box yet. It's still in the box. But I can't. I think I'm going to assemble all this Monday. Watch Monday's live stream for the watch party. I will show it off then, and I'll talk about how I plan to decode the single stand TV. Tank will not do single stand T until they're in orbit. Yes, they won't do it until they're in orbit, but I need to get the kit ready. So right now it's in pieces. Some there, some's downstairs over there, some is in the garage, and the cabling and everything I need to make is over there in the boxes. So I got to break it all out, put it together. So yes, it's the prison version of the Denko battery. Yeah. Dennis is amazing. Dennis, why you need to get some more Hand Thoughts? Does anyone else miss that podcast? Every time he had it, I loved it. I loved it. Scott, man, I see you snuck in.
I am, but I'm getting ready to go listen to Annette here very shortly. We're pranking a friend over on the 9-2.
Ooh, I love that. That sounds like fun.
It should be. We doctored Annette for April Fool.
Nice, nice. So, what's the next subject? Someone toss something out. Anything happening in amateur radio news? Any questions?
I wish I could hang because I got about 5 of them, but I really have to drop because everything's done and I've got to go do the fixings. But let's see, real quick, the ZVid X. You should go look that up. You need to get one at what is it? First days in May.
Mm-hmm.
But you'll have to hurry because you'll have to beat Mike and Josh. And then that's $150 radio. It's amazing. Just go look it up. And then
oh wow, is this a kit?
I don't know how he's going to release it. Might be. And then there's a new Anand radio. It's a re-release of a very old radio, and it's the original Hermes is what they're releasing. They've refurbed it and they're releasing what's called the 10E. So it's $750. So it's like a couple $100 more than a Hermes, but it's worth it because it comes with 3 antenna ports and multiple VFOs, and it does 160 to 6, and it's a 20-watt radio. So overall, it's a really good radio. So, and I know there's something else that that has come up recently, but I can't think of it. Those are the 2 that I can think of, and again, those are pretty substantial right there. And definitely take a look at that ZVid X. That is really cool.
I got the website up right now. Looking at it.
Yeah.
That looks
And
pretty cool. Their $400 version is the 25 watt version. The ZBit X is the 155 watt, all bands QRP, all modes.
yeah, he was showing one on the videos and saying 15 to 20 watts. So I don't know, or 10 to 15 watts maybe. But anyway, and it has built-in FT8 like all of his radios do. So you don't need to do anything. And it's powered by two 18650 batteries that you just slip into the side of it. You can kind of see it in the picture you got up that there's a battery holder on the side.
Yeah.
And there's a battery holder and there's only one knob, and that's it. And you control everything from that one knob. Yeah, it's a slick rig. But they're going to be damned hard to get.
Running off a Pi Zero.
Yeah, and there is an either an FPGA or a microcontroller that's in there too. Because I was talking to somebody about it, but anyway.
4 days of May is going to be fun. I wonder if they announce what vendors. Yeah, go get your fixins. Don't burn anything.
All right. Yeah, y'all have a good one, and thanks for having me, Frank.
Thank you, man. 4 days of May, Dayton. Let's see who other vendors are going to be there. This is always a fun event. They do have a bunch of speakers and everything, but what we like to go to is the open, I think it's usually Thursday or Friday night. Forgot what night it is, a open vendor night. And they have a bunch of QRP kits, a lot of kits for QRP, kits for CW, kits for I built the 10 watt dummy road. I bought that from the QRP 4 days of May table. It's so much fun. This is the link for the 4 days in May website, Chris. And I'm just trying to find the vendor day. So here's the schedule for the 2025. May 14th registration, 15th registration, Friday. I'm looking for the vendors. Ball, night room, Saturday. Is it two? There it is. It's Thursday night. Vendor registration set up main ballroom. Then 8 o'clock vendor night. That's it. So it's gonna be 8 o'clock is the open vendors on Thursday. So that's gonna be May 15th. That we always go. We have fun. We stay there for a couple hours. There's cash bars, and their tables are always packed for this vendors night. I wonder, do they say who they have it for it? I'm just going to search vendor. Vendor. Club and vendors night. Vendors night, free, no charge. QRP clubs around the world selling kits, components, and other things. Elecraft. Dan, KB6, and you. DX Engineering is going to be there. 4 states, QRP group. That's where I got that 10 watt dummy load. That was a fun build. And a bunch of other guys. QRP Me. I think they also do some good kits. How much money should one bring? The answer is yes. Bring all your money. Yes. I think I bought some of these with credit cards. Not every vendor here will be credit cards, so bring some cash. I did see a question about what's up and coming for Hamvention. Anything I'm excited for? Yazoo. Yazoo has a bunch of interesting radios that they're going to be coming out, and I'm hoping they're going to announce the official price points and the date for their new radio. Their ICOM 705 copy, or not copy, but their version of it. What is that? Can someone help me out there? Is it the F1? Yes.
FTX one.
No one has a specs yet, but the Yaesu FTX 1F. A lot of the vendors right now are allowing you to pre-order. No one has the official price yet, so your pre-order prices are all over the map. I think they're mostly everyone's just doing $35, and that's going to be off the listed price once they finally announce it. But no one knows the price and date on this yet. I'm hoping for more information on this radio. That I'm excited for it. I don't think I am going to be able to get it because my expectation is probably going to be around 12, like the 705 when it first came out. And change. Take all my money. Go to the casino, double up, and then buy all the radios. Now that is the plan. I love it. Can we do a Vegas trip before then? Oh, that'd be so much fun. I think no one will have any money for radios after Vegas, though. Kenwood's radio, that the mobile radio. More information, and hopefully it's not going to be behind glass, and an actual prototype for the new Kenwood radio, mobile radio. Don't remember I'm dyslexic, so I don't remember model numbers. They're hard for me.
The D750A.
These let's pull that up. Kenwood D750A.
Yep, 750A. That's the one I'm waiting for, but I'm afraid that's going to be a $1,200 mobile.
Oh, I'm thinking that here it is. We got pre-orders again for it. Maybe I should just look at all the pre-order pages. I'm agreeing with you. And if it's $800, I can't do it. However, maybe a $500 mobile radio I could do, but anything like above $600, I think that's going to be too much. But I do agree this is probably going to be an $800 radio, but that face is beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, at least Kenwood is giving us a 220 radio.
Yes. What's that? Do you know that model number?
It is part of the D750A. That's a tri-band radio.
Oh, that's a tri-band.
VHF.
There it is. You're right.
Yeah. It's tri-band.
Oh, even more reasons why I should get it now. Because I'm going to be losing my tri-band that I have in the car. But to be honest, I haven't really used the 220 side. Mostly me and Jason talk on it on Simplex just to see how far we get. But I always enjoy just having it in the car and available. I do throw my call sign out.
Everything the D75 will do, this will do. It's going to have built-in TNC. Keep it the KISS deal. Everything about this. That's why I'm afraid it's going to be a $1,200 radio. I hope not. If it's $800, I will find a way to get this one.
$800, that's too much in my mind. But it's Kenwood. And Kenwood does deliver on quality, and it's well worth the wait. Maybe I'll try to get it to drop.
The 510 that Yaesu just came out with, $750.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, but the ASP audio technology is not new technology. That's 30-year-old technology.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But it does have built-in APRS for mic. D-Star.
This one will be a full digipeater, APRS.
Mm-hmm.
If it's going to be the same price as an F10, the FT510, it blows it out of the water because it does so much more than Yaesu's 510. Because to me, them getting rid of the 500, jumping the 510 to almost $800 for the ASP technology, to me, that's not really worth it.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful screen, though. Yeah, those are the main radios on my list to look at. Yaesu did say that they might have a couple of the variants coming out, but more information to come. That's that's all I have on them. I don't think anything from ICOM. They released their 60th 50th anniversary radio. 50th or 60th?
That was the 60th. You're talking about
Yeah.
the 77.
The 770.
That the 2730 black.
I don't know that one.
And
2730.
then it's basically a 2730A, but they call it's supposed to be a B now. And the box that comes in, it still comes in an A, and they just put sticker for black on it. How do I know? OFEP Labs Radio just did a video on one.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's a crummy picture, gigaparts. You can do better. That's a good price. So what's the differences in the black from the A?
From what I understand, it's the screen because the A's got that different color screen.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that they changed anything else. The one thing is you are guaranteed for that 2730 to be a full duplex radio for satellite work.
Mm.
It is a great radio, but to me, it's still older technology, but it does just work.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I am looking for a new radio for Sapphire. The one I have in it does work, but I'm just looking for something new, you know. That's why I was hoping for the Kenwood, but we'll see. If the Kenwood's too expensive, I'm gonna fall back and probably pick up one of the Yaesu new radios. That is my plan right now. Hillbilly man, have you did you answer our question earlier? What's your latest POTA activation?
No, actually I didn't. But my latest activation was 2 years ago. I've been busy with work. I hope to get out this year, and maybe at more expo we'll all go activate one of the places close.
Oh, you're going to
right
more?
Yeah, we're busy working on getting our trailer ready. I'm with the club that's bringing our communications trailer out.
Oh, awesome. Are you going to be setting up at the front?
We're going to be up right there in the front by where you go in the doors.
So last year, that's where Alpha Antenna.
You remember where Steve was down below, but he was underneath that covering?
Mm-hmm.
We're actually going to be up there where the Jeeps were up there along the very front, up in front of Steve. We're going to be up there right by one of those pillars by the front door. We're going to have our trailer up there.
Well, Alpha Antenna, the More Expos page is not loading. It's just spinning. Oh, that's going to be awesome. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to take my Gazelle tent, and we are all going to be hanging out there. Finally, it loads. And it's a fun event. I don't know how much video I'm going to shoot this year. I'm going to be looking for anything that is fun and crosses into the amateur radio field for my channel. Probably just do an expo video Monday. So you're going to be on the left of it, or just as you walk in, kind of right in front of Steve?
Well, where Steve was down there in the bottom hole, because I was there last year. I was helping Steve with the antennas and stuff set up. When you go up to right up there where the road part is in the entrance, we'll actually be over on the left side where if you're facing it, he was on the right side. We'll be on the left side.
Sweet.
We'll actually be up there on the road. We're actually doing a bunch of upgrades to our trailer, but we plan on having HF antenna set up for the HF. We've got a repeater in the trailer itself. We'll be having some UHF, VHF stuff set up there. It's get more of the GMRS guys to see if we can get them interested in hand.
And that is Jason's mission, when he's going to more expo, and I think that's all of us going to be doing that. Coming up tonight, Jason's going to be talking to the more expo guys and about the event coming up. I'm dropping that link in the chat. Bam.
Yeah, he's going to be talking to Chris tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually just emailing with Chris yesterday.
Oops. There we go. Yeah, there's Jason's, and this was our setup last year. Was it last year? Don't remember that. No, wait, that's Tim's tent right there. I'm looking for the Taj Matam, or Robert Taj Mahal. Robert had a giant tent right here. Then that was our hangout spot, and we're going to be set up in the same area. If you're camping, swing by in the evening, sing hi, because we are just hanging out, having fun. And you're more welcome to come by. You should come by, hang out with us. Are you staying in a hotel?
I live in this area, Frank. It's our club, one of the local clubs that's bringing our trailer up here.
Okay.
So I actually live in this area. So I'll be staying in my own bed because I don't have a come out, and it's getting to the point I don't like sleeping on the ground anymore.
I can't argue that fact. So I understand. But if you have time, hey, come by, hang out for a little bit. We're gonna be having some fun, and we have a planning meeting sometime next week or so to figure out what all our plans are for food and who's bringing what and who's sleeping where, because that's going to be important. Hopefully, last year I remember it did get kind of cold. It was kind of chilly overnight. I'm hoping it to be warmer temperatures.
It is Missouri. You never know. If you remember right, on Thursday we had a severe thunderstorm come through on Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember that. Oh. Okay, so Discord says I have to start the event. Oh, cool. Now we get the cool layovers, I guess. I don't know. I gotta figure that out more. Yeah, the thunderstorm it did roll through, and it didn't affect us too much, but I remember it happening. Well, I can't wait. That's coming up again. More expo. What are the dates on this?
25th and 26th of April.
Yes, 25th and 26th. We got the VIP vendors and camping, so we'll be there in Wednesday to Sunday. So that's awesome. I'm glad you said that because I wasn't thinking about it.
Right around the corner.
It is. It is. Awesome. What's another topic from y'all? We have another couple of minutes left here. Well, let's then go around the room real fast then. Anyone have anything coming up in amateur radio that you want to bring up and just highlight for us? Anything for the clubs or a club going out and POTAing? There's one around the local area. I need to find more information on that so I can go hang out that. But if y'all's club does that, do y'all have anyone?
I've got a couple clubs in this area, but we haven't got anything planned yet.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and do POTAs. Our biggest thing for the next amateur radio club right now is the More Expo.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, I'm just gonna run it how I run our stand-ups over at work here. I think that's gonna be it. Y'all, thanks for joining. Hang out here in a minute. Let me go ahead and get to the big me. Thank y'all for watching. I do so appreciate it. This has been fun. Again, coming up Monday, if the rocket launch happen, we're going to be doing a watch party, and I can't wait for that to happen. And if my kit is together, because I'm going to be trying to put it together before the live stream, I will show y'all the progress. Other than that, y'all have fun, be safe out there, and I can't wait to hit some POTA parks. Take it easy, y'all. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. You can support me on Patreon. There's a link in the description below. And to all my tankers out there, go forth and conquer.